Hi guys. It's been a long time and I hope you are all doing well. It's been about 10 days now since I've seen you or talked to you much. I did put out a remind for every class, so check Google Classroom. Hopefully you all are doing that and sign up for the reminds. That way you can text me or call me. I am also going to post a link. You have all been granted access now to Google Hangouts, which is like when you log into your email, it's like an instant messenger, but you can do video chats, you can do like direct messages to me, you can do video chats with me and anybody else, that's on Google. So you all have been granted access to that. So let's work on that also. And then I have updated most of your grades. If they're not in right now, they will be in by the end of today, Monday, March the 23rd. I have to have grades in by Monday, March the 30th at noon. So if you're missing anything, you have until Sunday night to get that done, and I will grade them on Monday morning and update all the final grades. I will start doing that about 10 a.m. and have everything finished and updated by noon. If you have questions, text me via Remind or send me a Google Hangout. That's the quickest way to get to me. As you guys know, I get a ton of emails, so email is not the best way. If you need something, send me a Remind because it gets the text, pops up right on my phone, and I'll be able to get to that. So anyhow, let's move on to the news and talk about what that looks like. So in world news, oh, if I present, I don't know how much of that you guys can see. Maybe not. Okay. So in world news, Italy's pandemic's new epicenter has lessons for the world, and so we're about 10 days behind Italy. So in Rome, as Italy's coronavirus infections ticked above 400 cases and deaths hit the double digits, the leader of the governing Democratic Party posted a picture of himself clinking glasses for urging people not to change our habits. So then, that was on February 27th. 10 days later, the toll hit 5,883 infections, 233 dead. That's a lot, huge number in 10 days. The party boss, Nicola, I have no idea how to say his last name, posted a new video, this time informing Italy that he too had the virus. Italy now has more than 53,000 recorded infections and more than 4,800 dead, and the rate of increase keeps growing, with more than half of the cases and fatalities coming in the past week. On Saturday, officials reported 793 additional deaths, by far the largest single-day increase so far. Italy has surpassed China as the country with the highest death toll, becoming the epicenter of a shifting pandemic. So if you want to read more to that, obviously you can click on the link when I post this at the end of the week. And then moving on to national news, how coronavirus and weary Americans are seeking joy. In Fort Lauderdale, Americans were sunning themselves on beaches just days ago. They were sipping cocktails at bars, they were cheering on sports teams and working out at the gym. They were chasing culture at museums and cutting a rug at clubs. They were trying to get lucky in Vegas and romping through Disneyland, the happiest place on earth. No more. Closed. Canceled. Quiet. Americans have shut themselves off from each other in a dramatic fashion in the hopes of curbing the global coronavirus outbreak. The days of cutting loose are gone, unless it's 6 feet apart. No ice cream parties, no yoga classes, no cocktail mixers, no bingo, no nothing, no sports, no school. But some are redefining what it means to have fun and savoring simple pleasures in the midst of so much gloom. So this actually, when you guys get in, will be see that this is part of your assignment. We're going to do Flipgrid. I want you guys to tell me a couple of things when you do that Flipgrid. How has coronavirus impacted you the most? And then share one thing that you're doing to pass the time. And then also feel free there to share like what's going on. What are your thoughts about school? Are you having a hard time so far? Is there anything that I can do to help you or make life easier? If you want, I can hop on a Google Hangout with you and walk you through anything. Just let me know. I'm here to help you. If you need help with math, if you need help with science, reach out to me. If I can't help you, I'll find somebody who can. I promise. Okay? Um, and moving on to local news. So yesterday on Sunday, Governor DeWine announced the stay-at-home order for Ohio until April 6th. Um, Columbus, Ohio Governor Mike DeWine has announced Ohio Department of Health Director Amy Acton has signed a stay-at-home order for Ohio. There is nothing in the order that we haven't already been talking about. I'm sure you guys have been paying attention to the news. I know I'm not up there in front of you in class to tell you what's going on in the world, but I'm telling you now. And hopefully you've been paying attention. The governor comes on every day. They say 2, but it's usually about 2:30 when he actually comes on. So if you get a chance, if you're not doing anything else, watch that. Um, so you can leave your home to take care of others. You can take care of your neighbor, your family, your friend. The second part of the order talks about essential workers and businesses offering Homeland Security guideline. These are accepted businesses that are essential to continue to live. DeWine said the order does not permit exceptions to staying home, including leaving for health and safety, necessary supplies and services, and for outdoor activities. So you can still go out and take a walk. You can still walk your dog. He's just saying, don't go in a big group. You can go to the park and run on one of the trails. You can go for a walk. The playgrounds and stuff are closed. So if you have little siblings, obviously for good reason, right? Like people can spread coronavirus through the playground equipment, but that's a whole thing. So that's the world we live in today. He also signed a daycare order so that starting on Thursday, daycares are going to have to apply through the Ohio Department of Jobs and Family Services for a pandemic license, meaning that they will only care for children of people that are in those jobs, essential jobs. Essential workers, the daycare will watch your kids, but they cannot have more than 6 kids to a room. So that's a thing. And then he also said, effective Monday, so tomorrow night at midnight, that any non-essential businesses need to work from home or be closed. So you can still order food, carry-outs or drive-throughs. You can still do a lot of things. You just can't go where there's going to be a lot of people. So that being said, stay home, wash your hands, don't touch your face, be safe. Miss y'all.